right, folks. This song is one of these things where it makes me think of every time anybody says that person could sing the telephone book, and it would be a great song, like somebody who has this great voice. I don't know what Tom T is going to do with this one here. Tom does whatever he wants with lyrics. You never know where he's going to go with them, and it's a treat. And this was suggested by Matt Lott. Matt suggested 2 Tom T songs, and I'm like, you know what? I'm doing both of them. So, congratulations, Matt. Let's see what Tom T does with Tulsa Telephone Book. Is it somebody's name? Somebody he likes is in the book? Probably. That pace.
Have you read any good telephone books lately? If you ain't, then let me recommend one. I've already read that Tulsa telephone book through 13 times. If you don't know any last names, it ain't much fun. Reading that Tulsa telephone book, I can drive a guy insane. Especially if that girl you're looking for has no last name. I gotta find her and tell her I don't want our love to end. So I'm reading that Tulsa telephone book again.
14th time.
Well, I was in Tulsa and didn't have anything going. She lived in Tulsa and didn't have anything on.
Oh, nice.
She said, my name is Shirley, and I said, my name is T. I woke up the next morning and she was gone. All of the Tulsa operators know my voice now. And they gotta know how long I've been alone. If you meet a girl named Shirley with some ribbons in her hair, would you tell her that she's wanted on the phone? Reading that Tulsa telephone book, I can drive a guy insane. Especially if that girl you're looking for has no last name. I gotta find her and tell her I don't want our love to end. So I'm reading that Tulsa telephone book again. I'm reading that Tulsa telephone book again.
Funny thing is, her name might not really be Shirley. He just met her, and he slept with her. He saw her naked. I love that detail about with ribbons in her hair. Like all the things you could have thrown in there as a detail, but that is brilliant songwriting, where you're an observer and you throw that little detail in there. It's not with a watch on or a pink pocketbook or anything that you could say. He says with ribbons in her hair. Okay. Yeah, Matt, that's a good one. Have you read any good telephone books lately? All right, I'm going to rate this. I love it. I remember looking up, trying to find someone's phone number in the phone book. You know, the new phone book would come out. You'd keep the old one, or sometimes you would just replace it with the new one. The advertisers paid for it because you look in the yellow pages in the back and all the advertisements were there. That's how they profited from the phone book. And then you got a phone book for free. And then you had to know somebody's last name. But I remember, there were times where you thought you remembered their name close, or you weren't quite sure how to spell it. So you'd go looking through the S's or the V's or whatever you looked at. And it was, I just remember that, the nostalgia. And then when you'd find it, you'd try out, you'd either dial it when it was rotary, or then they came out with buttons. And now you don't know people's phone numbers. You just press their name and go. All right. The number that popped into my head on this one, Matt, was a 9.1. It's just Tom T. Hall. You don't know where he's going, but what a brilliant concept. And he kept it short and sweet. So there you go. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you're reading a good phone book, let us know. Have a great day. See you on another video. Keep rocking the country.
I've already read that Tulsa telephone book through 13 times. If you don't know any